Hey, Mark, thanks for joining us. What is your dance background, and can you tell us how you specifically got into line dancing?
Well, I was born and raised in New York City, and I grew up with Michael Jackson and listening to Elvis Presley. So I was really into the rhythm and groove of it. But I was very much into the hip hop background and breakdancing scene. So I started that. And when I moved to Florida, I learned about country music and line dancing. And so after 2 years of learning that under the Wild Roses, I started for 2 years pretty much. And after that, I was doing my own choreography and started teaching. And my teaching styles and choreography has been a mixture of hip hop and line dancing.
What was your first thought when you saw all the line dancers dancing in lines and simultaneously like that?
So that was my first experience even seeing it was in Nashville, Tennessee at the Wild Horse Saloon. There was three line dance instructors, a live band, and 100 people learning the dance. And to me, it was exactly what I wanted because I didn't know of what kind of like dancing there is where you have a community of dancers, but you can be by yourself and meet people that do the same thing. I understand there was a lot of partner dancing or you can't go out to the club by yourself. And so that's why it's kind of like a good mix of everything. And once I found out about country music and line dancing, I was so excited to learn because it's just another one of dancing and music is pretty much my passion and just to apply that in what I know and learn is just amazing feeling.
Oh, that's fun. If you had to tell me in 3 words, what 3 words would you use to describe you?
What three words? Goofy. Um, I'm pretty much a goofball. I'm laid back, but goal oriented.
Okay, very good. When you're not teaching line dance lessons, what is your day job?
Well, I'm a physical therapist assistant at nursing homes, and I pretty much try to get the majorly in the geriatric population, trying to get them stronger, better with their balance, work on their transfers, and I tell them my stories of my travels, and and they love it. I show them all the pictures and videos of where my next place is at and the different people I see, and it's kind of like they're living um, life through my eyes, kind of thing. So it's a very wholesome moment to share my experiences with them.
Well, it takes a special person to do that kind of work, and so I think that's awesome that that's what you do, and thanks for sharing that. So you mentioned your travels. Do you have any funny or crazy travel story that you could share with us?
Funny or crazy stories? I got plenty. Do I remember them?
So, Mark, when you're not dancing and working your day job, what are some of your hobbies or things that you enjoy doing in life?
um, Nowadays it's just really relaxing. It's hard to find time to relax because not only did the new bar in downtown Sarasota called Cadillac Jacks opened up, so I'm teaching 3 nights a week over there, working my day job and traveling in the weekends. It's really hard time to even go to the beach, even though it is 15 minutes away. So I do try to just wind down. And sometimes being a couch potato is what I need because I'm always on the go and my brain's always working. And I try to catch up with my friends or, see how they're doing, call them up because really it is just, it's just on the go. It's either traveling around the States or traveling internationally or planning out throughout the whole year. So I really don't have too much time, but when I do, I really try to do nothing.
So, if you're sitting on the couch and being a couch potato, what is your favorite candy?
That's a good question. My go-to is usually Twix. I prefer the left Twix over the right Twix though, so that's pretty specific.
What? What?
Yeah, that's a Twix. It's a Twix meme. They're it's a commercial. They're doing surveys which Twix is better, the left or the right. And there was a left
Oh, that's
factory Twix
hilarious.
and the
I
right.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Sorry.
So I preferred the left Twix.
Okay. Are you a morning or a night person?
Definitely a night person. Learning all these line dances and going out in the social life at the bar scene, I've adapted to staying up to 12 or 1 or 2 and get home by 2 or 3 in the morning. And then I do better at night.
Okay. What is your favorite dance to dance to that you did not choreograph? Top one and two dances.
Top 1 or 2. Definitely Rum Pom Pom is my number 1 spot. And for some reason, oh no, and number 2 is Hold Your Horses, my E-type. It's a very, very dance. It's both of those dances, it's very unique and the flow is nice, but Hold Your Horses, you can just go silly with it. And people appreciate the effort that I put into dancing both dances. It's a lot of fun.
What is your favorite dance that you have choreographed?
So to me, what really one of my all-time favorites is still a girl from the South Side. One of my first choreographies is body. It's to the song "Body Like a Back Road," and I don't know. It's I feel like it's my first successful dance, and I did put a lot of my creativity into it and how it reflects on how I dance and what I like. A close second is Caroline Carolina. To the song "She Had Me at Heads Carolina." I still get goosebumps doing that whole dance. So those would be my top two.
I actually love Girl from the South Side. We learned that. I learned that before I even had ever
Yeah,
heard of Mark Paulino, but I do love that
exactly.
dance.
And
Yeah.
I think that's what I love about it too, because it was authentically because of the dance. And to me, that means a lot more appreciate what it is because of what it is and not who created it.
Hey, Mark, tell me something about you that most people don't know.
That's a good one. Well, definitely because of my brand, they don't know what type of personality I have. It does come off a little cocky or arrogant or things like that, but it was really just a marketing strategy for me, and it worked, obviously. But I'm just really just a goofy guy. I'm really nice. I what makes me do well in not only this business but in the business of being in physical therapy is being more like a people pleaser. I want people to be happy. I want them to progress and learn and evolve from this, from the experience. Learning is usually is pretty tough and people are self-aware, and I try and make jokes to crack, make them laugh and break the ice kind of thing, and make it so it's not that serious. So, yeah, I'm definitely easygoing and very humble, very very humble.
Do you have any phobias?
Phobias. I am scared of heights, but not like airplane heights because you're kind of like encased in. But if I'm like walking on the cliff and I can look down, I freeze. I freeze. Um, and funny story, not really of my line dancing, but when I went to California and we had to drive along those hills, and the when you're on the right side of the road and you're on the cliff side, there's only like the sheet of metal that's protecting you from your imminent death. So I cannot drive in California, not with those mountains. I freeze up and I'm just scared of heights. But like you put me on an airplane, I'm fine.
Hey,
Do you have
Mark, do
any
you
time?
have any pets?
Nah, not now, but before, and this is also something that people don't know. I used to have 15 dogs. 15 at one
15.
time. Yeah,
How,
it's we love them.
could you say all the dogs' names?
No, no, because maybe half of them were Chinese.
Oh wow. Well, 15 dogs, that is a lot for
Yeah,
sure. So you're a
I
dog,
know.
obviously you're a dog person, not a cat person.
I am actually. I had one cat before. Her name was Roxanne, and it was a calico cat. Oh, she was such a princess and a diva. But she was my princess and my diva. So I love cats as well.
Do you prefer the mountains or the beach?
Well, I'm pretty sure we could cross mountains out. So we'll go with the beach, especially living in Florida, and I'm scared of heights. So, you know. We'll go with the beach. I love the beach, and that's why I moved out of Florida for 5 years, moved to Maryland, and I regretted it. Not that it was a bad experience living in Maryland. I love Maryland, but I just miss the warm weather, and I don't like the snow.
How long does it take for you to do your mohawk?
Uh, so it depends how long it is. Right now, I just cut my hair a little bit short to make it easier. But usually it's roughly around 15 to 30 minutes. The longer the hair is, it will be around 30 minutes. Shorter hair will be 15.
And show us the position that you get in when you have to get in a car and ride with your mohawk.
So I have to take off the headrest and recline it all the way back so the hair does not hit the ceiling. And the back of the mohawk won't hit anything because I take off the headrest, but I'm just leaning back.
Mark, it looks like you're getting ready to teach tonight. Thanks for taking the time
Absolutely.
out of your busy schedule to talk with us.
I definitely loved attending your We Line Dance event in November where I got to dance on the new floors. It is phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see you guys in June. I can't wait to dance with every one of you, even you. Yes.
Thanks, Mark. You have a great day.
Bye.